When we hear the name Friedrich Nietzsche, we often think of the Übermensch. We think of the death of God. We think of a solitary thinker, staring into the abyss. But beneath the fierce critique of morality and the heavy, earth-shattering philosophy, lies a profound, almost delicate understanding of human connection. Nietzsche didn't just write about power. He wrote about love. But his version of love is not the fairy tale we are sold in movies. It is not an instant, magical remedy for our loneliness. For Nietzsche, love is a task. It is a bridge. It is an art form. Let us explore 4 profound insights from Nietzsche on the demanding, beautiful reality of love. The first insight: love must be learned. We like to believe that love is entirely instinctual. We say we fall in love, as if it is an accident, gravity taking hold of us without our permission. We expect it to be a ready-made feeling that simply arrives at our doorstep. But Nietzsche offers a sharp correction. He says, love also has to be learned. Think of a musician learning an instrument, or an artist learning to paint. At first, the notes are clumsy. The colors clash. The fingers ache. We do not expect mastery on the first day. We accept that there will be a period of frustration and awkwardness before the beautiful music arrives. Yet, with love, we expect perfection from the moment we feel a spark. When the initial ease fades, and the awkwardness of truly merging 2 lives begins, we often panic. We assume we have chosen the wrong person. Nietzsche reminds us that to love another person correctly requires immense patience. It requires the willingness to study them, to understand their unique rhythms, and to endure the uncomfortable periods of dissonance. If a relationship is failing, perhaps it is not because the feeling is gone, but because we have simply stopped practicing the art of it. The second insight: the danger of rushed routes. In the modern world, we worship speed. We demand instant connection, instant gratification, instant intimacy. We want the profound reward of a lifelong bond without the quiet labor of cultivation. Nietzsche warns us of the danger of moving too fast. He writes, sensuality often hastens the growth of love so much that the roots remain weak and are easily torn up. When physical passion or intense initial infatuation outpaces actual emotional understanding, it creates a dangerous illusion of depth. It makes us believe we have reached the core of another person, when in reality, we have only skimmed the surface. Think of a tree that shoots up rapidly in the warmth of spring, but fails to dig its roots deep into the dark, hidden soil. It looks magnificent from the outside. But at the first sign of a storm, the first real disagreement, the first moment of deep hardship or disillusionment, the tree falls. The love is torn up, because there was nothing holding it to the earth. The third insight: embracing duality. Perhaps Nietzsche's most profound and challenging insight comes from his thoughts on opposites. He asks, what else is love but understanding and rejoicing that another lives, works, and feels in a different and opposite way to ourselves? We often approach relationships seeking a mirror. We look for someone who agrees with us, who shares our exact tastes, who validates our specific view of the world. We crave sameness because it feels safe. Real love is meant to bridge contrasts, not erase them. It does not seek to mold the other person into a more convenient shape. It rejoices in the friction of difference. We must not remove or deny the contrasts of the person we love, for those very contrasts are what make them who they are. The fourth insight: the ultimate testimony. Nietzsche once wrote this quiet, heavy truth: there are 2 people I have never reflected very thoroughly about. That is the testimony of my love for them. We live in a world obsessed with figuring people out. We dissect their motives, their patterns, their flaws. We run them through our mental courtroom. But to constantly think about love is, in a way, the very denial of love. Thought is a process of measurement. It is calculating what they mean to us, or how they might hurt us. The moment you start overanalyzing someone, measuring, doubting, weighing, that is distance talking. Not love. When you look at someone through the lens of constant calculation, you aren't looking at them. You are looking at your own thoughts about them. Real love doesn't interrogate. It rests. It is the peace of mind to step away from the microscope and simply allow them to exist. Think about the people in your life right now. The ones you never feel the need to pick apart. Those are your people.